Hello everyone, in this video we are going to tell you how much money you will be required for your second mates exams, the courses that you need to do for the exams and the time, how much time it will take assuming you do all these things in first attempt. So in this video I am assuming you have completed your pre-C training, your basic STCW courses and your required C time. So now you have just signed off from your ship and you are ready to become an officer. So how much money should you have in your pocket to become a second mate in India? First, you need to do the 4 months foundation course. This is not a requirement for BSc Nautical Science. This is only need to be done by DNS candidates and the fees for this is 50,000 rupees. The fees in all these courses will be changing depending on the institute and the place. So I'm assuming basic around this much you will have plus minus some amount. So if it is not exactly what you spend, so please don't mind, there will be some plus and minus from this. Then you need to do the assessment from MMD. The fees for that assessment will be 3000 rupees. After assessment you need to go for your written exams. There will be 6 subjects in second mates and for that the fees will be 3000 rupees for all the 6 subjects. Now after your written exams you need to do the courses. These courses you can do before returns also, but since they have stopped the blind attempt, I think it would be better to do the courses after you have cleared your returns. So first course you need to do is MFA. The fees for MFA is 4500 rupees and the duration is 1 week. I did this from Shriram Institute. I am also attaching the screenshot in which you can see the fees paid. So this is the fees that I paid. It can change depending you did from a different institute and so. Second course is AFF Advanced Firefighting. The fees is 8000 and the duration is 1 week. Then the third course you need to do is PSCRB. The fees again is 8000, duration is 1 week. Next you need to do ROC course. The fees is 8000 and the duration of this course is 2 weeks. Then you need to do ARPA. The fees for ARPA is rupees 6000 and the duration is 1 week. Then EGDIS. The fees for EGDIS is 12,000. I did this from NATCOM and the duration is 1 week. And the last course you need to do is GMDSS. You see in the institute sites it will be showing that the fees for GMDSS will be only 35,000 rupees, but it cost me around 50,500 overall. So I'll just break down how. The 35,000 rupees is the fees you pay for the pay to the institute. Then for examinations you need to pay extra fees, that is of rupees 2500. Then for GOC booklet you need to again apply to WPC. For that the fees is either 5000 or 10,000. 5000 is for 20 years GOC and 10,000 is for unlimited. I applied for unlimited, so I am assuming here fees is 10,000. Plus after your GOC booklet come, you need to get it endorsed from the MMD and the fees for that endorsement is 3000. So total the expense that you will be spending for GMDSS will be 50,500 rupees and the duration for GMDSS will be 1 month. And after all these courses you will be going for your oral examinations. Your oral exam fees is 3000 for all the 3 functions. Next, after you clear your orals you will be applying for your COC. The fees for COC is 3000 rupees. Now in this whole process I am assuming you cleared all your returns in first attempt, you cleared all your orals in first attempt and the GMDSS exam you also cleared in first attempt. If you got if you need to do any, if you came in any repeaters, then 1000 per function fees is for written and oral, and for GMDSS assume a fees of rupees 10,000 for a reattempt. So try to clear all these in your first attempt. So the summary of this is here in this Excel sheet. Here is the name of the course. Here if you are a BSc candidate or a DNS candidate, all the courses, the amount that is there. So the total money which comes up for a DNS candidate is 1,59,000 Assume it to be 1,60,000, and that for a BSc candidate is 1,10,000. Now this fees does not include your accommodation charges. So like for me, I live in Delhi only, so I do not need to spend money in staying in for doing these courses. So if you are coming from a state which is outside Delhi, you need to put extra money into your living. So assume 10,000 per month for your living expenses. Plus, if even if you are from the same city, you will be traveling for these courses. So traveling expense will also be added. So if for a DNS candidate it is 1,60,000 rupees, and you stay in the same city, assume it to be 2 lakh rupees, and for BSc candidate assume it to be 1,50,000 rupees, excluding the accommodation. For accommodation, you will be doing these courses in around 3 months. So 3 months accommodation, and for writtens and orals, if you will be coming to MMD physically, then during that time also you will have to spend more money for your accommodation. Now the total time that will be required for you: first you will be doing the second mate foundation courses, that will take around 4 months. Then you will be doing your assessment, and assessment you will be once in a month it happens, so 1 month I'm assuming for that. Now for written exams I'm taking 3 months, since you will be after your assessment, when you book your written exams, in that month you will not be able to give, you will be giving in the next month. So 1 month is there. Then after your returns you have to wait for the result. So result comes usually within the next 2 months. So 2 months for the result. So total you will be taking 3 months for your returns. Then for the courses, all the courses will take around 3 months, including GMDSS. Then for orals, if you cleared in one shot, I'm assuming 1 month. And for COC, you require 1 month. Usually different MMDs take different time, but maximum it will take around 1 month. So if you clear all these things in first attempt, and if you are a BSc candidate, you will take 9 months, and if you are a DNS candidate, you will take 13 months. So in this video I have explained you all the things: how much time you will take to become a third officer from a deck cadet, how much money you require to become a second mate or a third officer from a deck cadet, and what all courses that you need to do to become a third officer or from a deck cadet. Now, there will be some additional courses before you join the ship. That is bridge team management, TASCO Chemco if you are going on a chemical or oil tanker. So I'm not assuming these things. I'm assuming only the fees required till you get your COC. So if you will be doing TASCO Chemco, bridge team management, or any other courses that will be required for the joining, so that will also come in other expense. So please bear in mind that also. I'm assuming during your cadetship you save at least 3 lakh rupees, so that you'll have a good amount of money, and you will not have to take loan from anyone else for clearing your second mates. That will be all, guys. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. And if you find this video responsible, if you find this video educational, or you find this video helpful, subscribe to my channel for more upcoming videos. In my next video, I'll be making how to clear your written examinations in first shot, just like I cleared.